Prison officers. Have you ever met an inmate you respected greatly? I worked as a prison officer for 26 years. Never talked much. Kept my head down. Did my job. But I had a secret that almost destroyed my career. I couldn't read. Not really anyway. I grew up dirt poor. Moved around a lot. School wasn't a priority when you're sleeping in motels and eating gas station food. I learned to fake it. Memorized forms. Used speech to text apps. Got really good at making excuses. For over 2 decades, nobody knew. Then last March, our new warden dropped a bomb. All officers had to start handwriting daily logs on every inmate. No computers. No tablets, just pen and paper. Said it was for security reasons. I felt sick. My wife asked why I looked so pale that night. I told her it was nothing, but I barely slept. How was I supposed to handwrite reports when I could barely spell basic words? I mixed up letters constantly. My sentences looked like a kid wrote them. First week, I tried scribbling nonsense and hoping nobody would check too closely. Didn't work. The captain pulled me aside and said my logs looked weird. I blamed it on new medication messing with my handwriting. He bought it for maybe 3 days. Then this inmate named Vincent noticed. He ran the prison library. Used to be some kind of teacher before he got caught stealing from his school district. Real quiet guy, always reading thick books. During evening count, he whispered through his cell bars, "Officer Hayes, your reports don't make no sense. You got letters backwards and words that ain't even words." My stomach dropped. I thought he was gonna snitch or blackmail me. I walked away without saying anything. Avoided his block for 2 days, but my reports kept getting worse. Other officers started whispering. One guy asked if I had a learning disability. Another one laughed and said maybe I should go back to elementary school. I wanted to disappear. That Friday, the captain called me into his office in front of 3 other officers. He held up my log from that morning. "Hayes, what is this? Are you drunk on the job? This is unacceptable." I mumbled something about being sick, about stress, about my eyes going bad. Everyone in that room knew I was lying. I could see it on their faces. I thought I was done. Thought I'd lose everything. That night I couldn't go home. I sat in my truck in the parking lot for an hour just staring at nothing. When I finally went back inside for late shift, I saw Vincent cleaning the library through the window. He was alone. I walked in. Didn't say hi. Just stood there like an idiot. He looked up from sweeping. "You came." "I don't know why I'm here," I said. "Yeah, you do." He pulled out a kid's book from the shelf. The kind with big letters and pictures. "We gonna start simple, and nobody's gonna know. I ain't no snitch." I almost left. The idea of a prisoner teaching me to read felt insane, humiliating. But then I thought about losing my job, about my grandkids asking why Grandpa doesn't work anymore, about my wife finding out I'd been lying for 26 years. So I stayed. We met 3 times a week during his cleaning shift, late nights when the library was empty. He never made me feel stupid, never laughed when I messed up. He'd just say, "Try again," and point at the letters. We used kids' books at first, then magazines, then actual reports. 2 months in, I wrote my first full log without major mistakes. I almost cried reading it back. Vincent just nodded and said good job like it was normal. My captain stopped calling me out. Other officers stopped whispering. I even started reading bedtime stories to my granddaughter without making excuses about being tired. Vincent never asked for anything. No extra food, no favors, no special privileges. When other inmates asked why he spent so much time in the library, he just said he liked books. He protected me without me even asking. In December, they transferred him to a minimum security facility 2 states over. Better conditions, closer to his family. The day before he left, I slipped him a note during mail call. It just said thank you for teaching me to be brave.